What if dinosaurs existed in medieval times? Could kings defeat them or keep them as pets? Imagine this. You're a knight in shining armor, guarding a stone castle under a blood-red sunset. But instead of facing another army, you hear thunderous footsteps. The ground shakes. From the fog, a Tyrannosaurus Rex emerges, roaring loud enough to rattle the castle walls. Would your kingdom stand a chance? Or could humanity tame these monsters, turning them into the most powerful war beasts ever? Welcome to a world where dinosaurs never went extinct, and the Middle Ages just got a lot more dangerous. What would Earth look like if dinosaurs existed during the medieval era? The world back then was filled with dense forests, vast farmlands, and scattered kingdoms. Technology was limited. Swords, bows, catapults, and castles were humanity's greatest tools of war. Now, add dinosaurs into the mix. Herds of Triceratops roaming the countryside, velociraptors stalking villages at night, and pterosaurs soaring above, stealing livestock from peasants' fields. The world would suddenly become terrifying. Medieval humans struggled against wolves and bears. Now imagine facing a pack of raptors. A single T-Rex could flatten an entire army before anyone could reload a crossbow. But humanity adapts fast. Kingdoms would start developing specialized groups of knights, trained to hunt or capture dinosaurs. Blacksmiths would experiment with stronger armor, forged with layered steel plates to resist the claws and bites of massive reptiles. Archers might coat their arrows with poisons or fire, aiming for the beast's eyes or necks. And yes, castles would change too. Moats wouldn't just keep out enemy soldiers, but carnivorous dinosaurs. High walls would be built thicker and taller, less to stop siege towers and more to survive a charging Triceratops. Eventually, humanity wouldn't just fear dinosaurs, they'd use them. Kings would compete to control the deadliest beasts. A T-Rex armored in iron plates could become a living siege weapon, capable of smashing through enemy gates. Knights might ride smaller herbivores like iguanodon or ankylosaurus, forming dinosaur-mounted cavalry units. Imagine the battle, but instead of horses, armored knights charge on raptors. Or Mongol warriors on the backs of gallimimus, firing arrows while sprinting faster than any horse could dream. This wouldn't just reshape warfare, it would reshape politics, mythology, and religion. Could humans tame dinosaurs? It depends. Herbivores like Stegosaurus or Brachiosaurus might be domesticated over time, similar to elephants, used for transport, farming, or even lifting massive stones to build castles. But carnivores? No chance. Even if you raised a raptor from birth, instinct would eventually take over. One wrong move, and your pet becomes your predator. Over time, the strongest kingdoms would rise, not by the size of their armies, but by the size of their dinosaurs. Wars would be fought not just with swords, but with roars. But nature always wins. If disease, famine, or climate change struck, massive dinosaurs would starve. Entire ecosystems could collapse under their weight. Eventually, humanity would realize they can never truly rule nature. So, if dinosaurs existed in medieval times, we might survive. We might even rule them. But at a cost. Countless lives, rewritten myths, and a world where dragons weren't legends, but history. Maybe it's better for all of us that the dinosaurs stayed in the past.